Hey guys, and welcome to today's First Impressions video, the video game series in which we look at a recently released game and I give you my first thoughts and impressions on them. Today we're looking at Just Ignore Them, Breas Story Tape 1, which preludes to this being a story tape or a episodic game. I would show you the options normally, but unfortunately I can't. They are external, so that means that you've got to load into the options before you start, and it really is just your frame rate, your resolution, and whether you want to start it in full screen mode or not. There really isn't much outside of that. This is an 8-bit style game and it's a whopping like 80 megabytes large, so it's really not going to stress your system all that much. What we'll do is we'll jump straight into the gameplay and I will let you know what I think. This is version 1.5 and again I'm expecting more episodes of this type to continue. So let's jump straight into the gameplay and see what we think. Alright, so this is the game then. As you can see, it doesn't really take up a lot of the screen if you start it in full screen mode. You play as Breas, and as you can see, you can go to different areas and there are things that you can interact with, look at. You will need to interact with the certain items that it hints towards in order for you to progress the story. It does use your keyboard, and you can't use your mouse in this game either. So it needs me to go out. It's told me that I need to go out unless I have not serviced. No, I don't need to call them again. So I've got to go out for a walk because I've got an hour of in-game time to basically wait. What that means is that I've got to find the item in question that it wants me to do in order to progress the story more. And it can be a bit awkward because you've got to look at it or talk to it or do something with the item that you might not have already seen. So as the story progresses, it unlocks new options available, but you've got to kind of guess what those things are. It can be a bit frustrating at times, and the story is quite dark already. It's very... It's not the nicest of stories. Like, it's certainly interesting and it makes you want to see what's going to happen. I've got a shower, that's what I need to do. Like the story of the background story of Breas, etc., is quite dark and quite upsetting. She's not happy with her life, she's not happy with what's going on, and she's not happy with her boyfriend, but she's just plodding along day to day. The story, as a result, has a very somber tone to it, which isn't too bad, but it's not going to be the light-hearted game you're probably expecting. It's typical RPG. Outside of that, though, you basically go through, do the story, try and find the options. I don't think there's going to be combat in this game. It's going to be more interactive novel type stuff over full-on RPG with combat, etc. And that really is all there is to it. There's not a huge amount to say. The screen areas are very small. The amount of time you're going to have to spend to figure out what it is you need to do next, it will give you pretty good hints as you go along. Whether the story progresses too much more, I don't know. But it's very much a game of our time currently. I can see a lot of people relating, especially with the last 2 years have been the way they have been. So I don't know, it depends what you're after from a game. Again, it's fairly cheap. It came out on the 29th of March. It is available on Steam and it's episodic. So I'm interested to see what else they come up with as the episodes go on. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.